What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis on gold. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. And as you can see on the lower time frame, we can find a significant trading opportunity on gold. Now, before we discuss how we can trade, let's look at the bigger picture to see the general direction in the market, and then we'll jump onto the lower time frame to see how we can trade gold. Now, first, let's look at monthly time frame. Now, on the monthly perspective, we see that gold was in a long-term bearish market for a long period of time. From this zone, we have seen a strong move to the downside on gold. And once the price came to this significantly important monthly level of support, this current month, we have seen a bounce. Now, this bounce, in fact, is a retracement of this move. Now, if we take our Fibonacci on the monthly perspective, from this starting of the move to the end of the move, we see that gold primarily retraced almost 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is the minimum Fibonacci level. Now, at this point, what we see that after bounce from this monthly Fibonacci level, primarily we have seen that again on the lower time frame we have seen a downward movement. As the monthly close is coming, which way gold might be heading? Let's look at further lower time frame to see in fact how the market is behaving. Now, if you look at this is the weekly chart. Now, on the weekly chart as well, we have seen that this is a strong impulse on the weekly perspective. Now, if we take our Fibonacci for this move on the weekly, we see that after this impulse, gold again came to around 38.2% Fibonacci on the weekly perspective, and we have seen now again rejecting to the upside. Now, as this is a long-term bearish market, short-term weekly movement to the upside, we could see that gold is ranging from this support and resistance. Now, to complete that range, as couple of days remaining on gold on the weekly perspective and monthly perspective to close, what we could see that as gold already tested the weekly support zone, which is also here the previously acted this neckline of this triple bottom, as you have seen tested this resistance zone here as a support with this weekly candle, we could potentially see now a push to the upside. Highly likely that gold might test around the long wick of this weekly candle, which could be around 50% of this weekly level. That means that we could potentially see that gold is heading to around 1780 or 1779 zone in the couple of days on the weekly and monthly close. So let's look at now to daily time frame to see how the price action is forming. Now, with that being said, now what we could potentially see that gold might travel to this level in the upcoming days. And at the same time, if you look at the daily price action, we see that after this impulsive move, the price came to this previous resistance zone on the daily as well, tested as a support here, and even penetrated this level on the daily perspective. Previous day we have seen this middleman has been created, which has a long wick at the bottom, and also it has created a false breakout of the two daily candles, this narrow doji as well as this level. That means that it has enough liquidity for further push to the upside, which also has a long wick at the top completing a middleman. Now, if we look at the daily price section today, the market open and we have seen immediate rise from here. What is likely to happen? One probability is today at some point the price come to the daily support zone again, probably breaking a little bit to the downside and going up, or we could see a rise from this level. So overall, the market on the daily, monthly, and weekly showing bullish pattern. Now, if we look at the intraday perspective to see potential entry opportunity, now we see that on the intraday perspective, on the 4 hour, gold has created also a reversal pattern here, double bottom, and then has broken to the upside as expected with a liquidity grab on the right side. It's sign that gold might travel further to the upside, as we know that we can expect on the monthly level closing somewhere here, or at least going there and then coming back. So with that said, we have this zone to fill on the lower time frame. Then how we can find a trading opportunity? Now, as you can see, there is a double bottom has broken out. So when you see a double bottom has broken out, to complete this reversal, we could potentially see a retest of this previous support zone, previous resistance zone, which is turning support. So we can expect now at some point gold to test this previous resistance zone, which is turning support here. And probably you could see that this is the daily support zone. As you can see, even we could see a retest of this 20 period moving average on the lower time frame. Now this is the zone. Even we could see, if we see that this candle is strongly bullish, we might even see that the price is heading from here to the upside. Then how we can enter a trade on gold? Now what we are doing currently, watching price action for a potential bullish setup. If we see a strong doji along this zone, even we could see a gold is starting to push up from here. Or in the lifetime of this doji, if we see that gold has tested this daily support zone or this daily 20 period moving average on the 4-hour time frame, we will consider going long on gold according to the rules of our strategies to take this move to the upside with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also let us know in the comment section which way you are trading gold. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon in my next analysis.